Hi, and welcome to Yoga with Becs. This is yoga for your recovery the day after going to the gym. I'm Becca, and today I'm in the Dominican Republic. Spinal safety awareness this practice does have forward flexion and twisting near the end. Please read the description below before starting. Now grab your mat and let's find your space. Okay, please join me standing on your mat. And just so you know, I have made a series of these videos for workout recovery the day after. So the other one's a little more themed. This one is kind of for whole body. And I've set them up as a little playlist, so you could always start with this one and then target it on the zones that you really want to work out after your workout on your workout recovery day. So please take a look for the links below. So today we're starting standing. We're going to start with Talasana. We're going to do a few different versions of a little balancing pose and to get our shoulders moving. So let's bring our feet hip width apart. We're going to stand up tall. Find that space in your spine. Natural arches in the back, but rising up gently. Okay, so our feet are parallel, hip width apart. Let's interlace our fingers. We're going to breathe in as we slowly rise up onto the balls of our feet, bringing our palms up to the top. So up, palms up, 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 rotate, press those fingers up as you come up onto your toes. Very nice. Find a point of focus. It's far away. Breathe into this. Pressing up, stretch those shoulders. And then gently come down, arms and heels coming down at the same time, nice and slow. Beautiful. Now let's do a few different variations to get our arms moving. So we're going to start, the next one is we're going to bring our, now let's do a few different variations. The next one, we're going to bring our right arm up and then around behind us. So we're going to do that as we rise up on our toes again. So rising up on our toes, palm is facing inward, coming up alongside your ear. And then breathe out as you lower your heels down and bring your arm around behind you. Very nice. Let's try the left arm. Breathing in, arm rising up, heels coming up, balancing. Find that focus. Breathe out, heels coming down and arm coming down at the same time. Don't forget to use your core. Let's do both arms together. Breathing in to rise up. And then breathing out, arm coming down behind, lower your heels down. Beautiful. One more time, both arms. Rising up, find that point of focus. Breathing in, arms coming up, straight up to the sky. Rising up on the toes and breathe out as you come down. Arms coming behind. Beautiful. Great for the shoulders. Good to get things moving. Let's do Teriyaka Tadasana now. We're going to do two versions of that too. Come back to center. Take a breath. And then bring your legs apart again. Hip width apart. Feet are parallel. Rising up tall through the spine. We're going to start with same kind of interlace the fingers. So interlace your fingers, press your palms all the way up overhead. There's no balancing in this one. No rising up. Feet are staying firmly planted on the mat. Now what we're going to do from here, keeping your neck relaxed, palms pressing up. Breathe in, pressing into your right foot as you lean over to your left, extending through your right side. Breathing in. Count for 3 counts. Don't forget to breathe out. And 2. Deepen the stretch if you can. And 3. And coming back up. Now breathe in. We're going to do the opposite. Press into your left foot. Extend your left side and lean to your right. Hold for 3 counts here, keeping your head in between your arms. Don't let it fall. Keeping that, supporting the weight of your own head. Pressing through the palms, stretching through the side for 2. Deepen that stretch for 3. And pressing back up, rising up, relax the hands down. Very nice. Now we're going to do a few different warriors to work into our hips a little bit, get the blood flowing and strength throughout our whole body. So come to the front of your mat. We're going to open up. I'm going to step back with my left leg, and we're going to do warrior 2. So you want a nice big step back. This back foot is going to be perpendicular to your front foot. When you're pressing into both feet, pressing the mat apart, hips are open to the side. We're going to bend our front knee down to a nice right angle. Keeping our body weight over top of our hips, finding a nice balance, making sure you're centered and grounded. Bring your arms up, extend out, and look out over the fingertips of your right hand. Let's hold for 1 and 2. Strong through the legs, gentle extension through the arms, and 3, and then coming back up to center. Let's just twist around to the other side. So bring your, well, I have my right foot, I'm bringing it in to now be parallel, rotating my left foot out so that they're now perpendicular. Hips are to the side. I'm bending my front knee to a nice right angle. My weight is balanced over my hips, rising up tall, arms are extending out to my sides, and I'm going to gaze over the fingertips of my left hand. Feet are pressing the mat apart, strong through the legs. Let's hold for 1. Gentle extension through the arms, and 2. And 3. And then rising back up. Let's bring our feet together at the front of the mat. Beautiful. Shake it out a little bit, see how you feel. Now we're going to do warrior 1 and 3. They're nice to do as a little combo. So I'm going to step back. Again, I'm stepping back with my left leg. This time I'm going to have a slightly shorter stance. And this time I'm going to bring my back leg a little bit on an angle, kind of more of a 45-degree angle, because this is a tough twist on the hip. So this time we want to bring our hips facing forward. So pressing into that back foot, pressing into the outside of the back foot, but twisting the hips forward. Now we're going to, again, bend that front knee. We're going to bring our arms up overhead, palms pressing together. And if you can look towards your palms, and hold for 1. And 2. If this bothers your neck, you can just look forward, that's fine. And 3. Now, we're going to fold forward at the waist, at the hips. Come all the way forward. Try to connect your chest to your thigh. So we're so nice and grounded here. We're just going to pop off the back leg and balance on our front leg, coming into warrior 3. So I keep my supporting leg a little bent. You can straighten it if that's available to you. Now we want to try and keep our hips aligned to the ground. Back leg extended, arms extended out. Find that straight line in the body. Focus on a point on the floor ahead of you, a little bit ahead. And balance. Let's hold for 1 more deep breath. We've already been here a while. And then gently come back onto that back leg. Back through warrior 1. Arms are coming down. Beautiful. Let's turn to the side. We'll rotate around. So switch the feet. Our back foot, it has a little bit of a 45-degree angle. My front foot is facing forward. My hips are twisted forward. pressing into the outside of that back foot to twist the hips forward, bend the front knee, arms coming up overhead, press the palms together, and if it's accessible to you, you can look up to those palms. Let's hold for 1 and 2 and 3. Now we're going to come into warrior 3. I think I counted fast. Let's hold a little longer. Okay, now come bend forward at the hip. Come all the way down. Really fold forward to your weight's really on your front foot. And you can pop off the back leg and balance. Find your warrior 3. Straight through the back leg, keeping those hips as square to the ground as possible. Finding a spot to look at a little bit forward. Try to find that beautiful straight line between your front arms and your back leg that's up. Strong through that supporting leg. You can look forward at your hands, please do. Hold for 1 more deep breath. And then gently come back. Coming back up through warrior 1, arms down. And let's come back. Feet together at the front of your mat. Beautiful, great job. So from here, we're going to do a nice deep forward fold. We're going to do wide leg forward bend, Prasarita Padottanasana. So from the front of your mat, take 1 really big step out. This is as wide as you can come. Feet are parallel. Pressing into the feet, pressing into the outer edges of your feet to really get that strong engagement and support. Balancing over the hips, rising up, finding space in your spine. Hands to your hips. Now we're going to breathe in, open up through the chest, find that space, and breathe out as we fold, tilting at the hips, keeping that extension through the spine as long as you can. Extend, extend, extend. Then bring your hands down between your feet. Keep that extension coming as long as you can. Extend, extend, extend. And then relax down over your hands. Let your upper body hang. Check that your neck is relaxed. Give it a little shake. Pressing into those feet. Hips are pressing up to the sky. You can bend your knees a little here if you need, especially if you have a prior injury. Let's hold for 3 counts. 1. Let gravity pull you down as you breathe deeply. And 2. Check that your hands are in between your feet. And 3. Deep breath. Now breathe in as you come back, extending through the spine, rising up, deep breath in. Bring your feet forward together, all the way up. Very nice. All right, now we're going to come down onto the mat, get a little more twist into those hips. And we're going to come down, we're going to come down onto the mat, all the way down onto our back. So please join me on your back, on the mat. Feet are on the ground. Nice and close, but not super tight. Give them a little space. Get grounded in your hips, grounded in your shoulders. Bring your arms out, parallel, straight out. If you don't have enough space, you can bend your elbows. Let's take a minute to let your legs swing side to side. Let them fall to one side. Bring them up and let your knees fall to the other side. You can do this a few times. Just feeling how your hips are. Now let's hold on each side. So let's bring them up to center. Gently let them fall over to your right. And let your head fall to your left. Shoulders are pressed into the ground. Breathe into your top hip here. And relax your legs. And then relax your whole body for a few deep breaths here. One more deep breath. And swing your knees back up to center, head to center. Ground your hips again. Make sure you're centered. Now let your knees fall to your left, head to the right. Breathe into your top hip. And let your whole body relax here. Shoulders are staying connected to the ground the whole time. Keep breathing. I like to close my eyes to really focus on the sensation. One more deep breath. Swing your knees back up to center, head to center. Let's roll all the way over onto your side to come up. Press yourself up. Find a nice seated position. Whatever is comfortable for you. If you can join me in chanting Om 3 times. Take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your hands into prayer. Take a minute to thank yourself for coming on the mat today. To thank your body for supporting you. And to thank yourself for making healthy choices. Good for your body and your mind. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so relaxed that I'm going to need a little Shavasana myself. If you want to join me, I have a few videos for Shavasana. Check them out below. Have a beautiful day.